It was all right. I think Cole was better because he was on my team, so we won. Well, we won with Cole, so I was happy when we were picking teams. They were showing the teams, and I was like, as long as I get Cole, I don't. It doesn't matter who team I'm on. So.
Take the college baseball player.
Yeah, exactly.
Darnell, what can the offense gain this week? What are you hoping to achieve before the break?
Today we went through like a play it situation, like no script, just going through something like a game situation wise. So having the ability to do that and have some knowledge, some organization with that, I think that'll help a lot instead of just having installs and plays and scripts. So you can go over through the night before, actually getting into the play without knowing what it is, and that'll help us, mentally wise, not trying to memorize the play, or you thinking like, okay, I got this play tomorrow. I got these couple plays, these routes, and just getting in the huddle and actually listening in the play and going out there and running and executing.
Darnell, you've recently said that you have a lot left in the tank that's been hidden. What's allowing you to bring that out this season?
I would say the scheme we got here. I love it a lot. It's very nice. Compliments a lot of us players, running back, quarterback, and a guy like me. Just able to do a lot of things that I love to do, and just be a playmaker.
Why was it so beneficial to work with Justin in the offseason, and are you already noticing some of that advancement just because you guys have that familiarity and relationship?
I'm definitely important. I mean, just being able to, just bond and just have a friend and somebody you can joke around with, somebody you can, get onto or have somebody get onto you, especially with the profession that we have. You don't really much have guys you can, tell you, like, hey, you need to pick it up. You don't really see that much. But now, I mean, with me and Justin, we kind of have that relationship also with Dave as well. I can say things to them, and they listen, and they can say things to me. So that helps a lot.
You worked closely with him since he got here, pretty much, including down in Georgia. Where have you seen him take the greatest strides over the last couple months since maybe the end of last season?
Just locking in and knowing what he wants to do with this offense, with this team, and him as a quarterback in this lead. He wants to, take over the lead, and he's already Justin Fields. But he wants to be, the best quarterback in the league. So, and he's taking the stride to, be there. And then I got unbelievable faith that he will be there, and his success is my success. So, as long as he's doing good, I'm doing good. We're all doing good. So.
Eberflus talked about, this offense is predicated so heavily on rhythm and timing. As a receiver, what does that look like with, the connection that you have with your quarterback right now and seeing that play out?
We have some moments where we're clicking and we see things that we have talked about the night before or probably in the past, and it comes up and we're like, hey, that's exactly what we're talking about, and we connect in that situation. And it's definitely many more moments that come apart, but we definitely have had that connection. I don't know if I answered your question or not.
You said that Justin wants to take over the league.
Yeah.
Is there confidence you have to even think like that?
The confidence that he has is, he's working extremely hard. I walk in here some days that he'll be walking out the weight room and I'll be walking in, and we have this little competition going on. Sometimes one day we had came in on a Friday. As you know, we do Monday through Thursday. Came in as a Friday, and we're just lifting, and he was like, yeah, you can leave now. We're done working out. I'm like, I'm not leaving. You're leaving. And then at one moment, he had left at point in time. I'm like, I'm not letting him get this. And he comes back out of nowhere. He's like, yeah, I'm still working. I end up doing something to, lay down or, get some soft tissue. Then he leaves. And he thinks I'm just getting soft tissue. Then I go back and work out, and I had to let him know, nah, you didn't get me today as you thought. And then he ended up coming back. So, that type of work ethic and that mindset, it's definitely going to pay off for sure.
How long were you working out total?
We didn't have no time limit. It was just
When did you go home?
I don't know, man. I was just making sure he went before I did.
How do you describe offensively where you guys are at in terms of the balance of patience and urgency, knowing that, this offense is going to take time to get in a rhythm, but pretty soon we're going to be in the depths of training camp and it's going to be go time.
I don't think we're super comfortable because we're still, learning the actual playbook and getting everything. Some guys have their own type of. You get the terminology, but you also get your own type of terminology, how you can memorize a play or memorize a route. So you still have guys that are doing that. I do that as well. I mean, maybe the play call is this, but in my mind, I put this play in a type of category for me. And just getting that all and getting the whole playbook in and just, putting in some of my own terminology. So we're not we're not there, but we're getting there at least.
I mean, does it feel like a work in progress right now?
Oh yes, for sure. Especially from from the beginning to now, it's definitely put a smile on a lot of people's faces. To see what the offense can be.
In what ways has the new defense and not only the scheme but the way they're playing, practicing every day, challenged the offense?
Definitely a lot. We realized that the first couple weeks when they were getting the ball out, punching the ball out. It was all over the place, and the way that they run to the ball, it makes you scream and want to finish to the end zone because you have guys screaming at you and running fast at you. So that will help us for sure. Just being able to finish and understanding that guys are going to continue to come. So.
Screaming at you. The players or the coaches?
Not screaming, but like running wise. Everybody's running wise. Yeah.
There's a lot of new faces in the receivers room. What do you think of the group that's been assembled?
I love the room. Everybody has their own personality. But players wise, everybody has their own type of style of play. A lot of guys can do some of the same things, but it's a lot of guys that's gonna bring some good things to the table. One guy, Velas, man, when he gets the ball, y'all gonna see, man. He can fly. He gonna be a playmaker for sure for us.
A lot of receivers have been in the news in this offseason. Big contracts, guys changing teams, forcing trades. It's a thing now. You can have a chance to get to that level. Who do you aspire to be? Who of all these guys who have gotten these big deals and moved and stuff? Who do you admire the most?
I'm not understanding the question.
Of all the good receivers in the league, the guys who have gotten these big contracts and have changed teams and kind of made their way, who do you admire the most of those? Who do you aspire to be like? What level? To which receiver would you like to be the most like?
No, I'm not. I don't put myself in a category with any other guys. I just, I see the guys that do get paid. I love that for them. They raise the bar for guys like me and guys that are looking forward to getting paid in the future, wise, cap wise or whatever. But I'm just worried about me, what I can do, and what I can put on the tape, and just being the best receiver I can be. With all those numbers and trying to work to get this amount of money or wise, I feel like with winning and doing your thing right, doing the right things, I think everything takes care of itself. So I don't really worry about those.
How often do you plan to work with Justin this summer? Do you have a schedule set up already?
I'm taking 1 week till I can do my own thing, like receiver wise, and after that we'll get together to see where we want to be at, and then we'll go from there.
How frequent has it been this off season? Because I know you were in Atlanta with him. Is it like a once a week thing, or is it?
Well, we've been since April. We've been here, so we haven't really had to go anywhere. We've just been here the whole time. So.
You said you've been able to speak frankly with Justin and with Dave, and that they speak frankly with you. Have there been moments, even this offseason, when you've had to turn to Justin in practice and go, give him a come on now, or lift his spirits, or be critical?
No, he's pretty hard on himself. Sometimes you know that you don't, the type of person or your friend or your bud or whatever, that you don't really have to say anything to him. He knows. Maybe just the eye contact, to be like, hey, all right, now let's get it together, or just focus in. But it's really, really more so when we're watching film or if we're going things off the field or whatever, then we'll say some things. But pretty much on the field wise, you gotta you don't really have to say anything. It's you know. So.
Has there been a moment between you two, like in like any of the off-season workouts, where it felt like it was clicking?
Yeah, I mean, recently, we were in the Walter Payton Center just throwing the ball around, and it just felt like every ball that we were throwing and catching, it was just like connecting. It just wasn't too much to it. It was just we were out there doing our thing, and it felt good. It felt natural. It wasn't too much talking, playing music, and just working out. So it was natural. I mean, I loved it. I don't know. I didn't ask him about it, but I mean, looking back after that day, it was very nice. It was a nice day.
When was that?
I would say it was about 2 weeks ago, actually. Before it was like a Friday or Saturday. We just came in and threw when we had our days off or whatever. But it was about 2 weeks ago.